Let's learn to drive with RoyDrive. Okay, folks, we're about to replace the stop the leak at the top of the Hummer H2 from these lights, as you can see here. This is the front, and the back we've done already. I'm going to replace these lights here at the top. So we're going to need these tools right here. We have our silicone, Phillips screwdriver, a brush, and we're about to get started. Okay, let's get it started. So first, going to replace this screw here. Let's take the screw out. It's pretty easy, no resistance whatsoever. Comes out of the hole. And let's save our screw so we don't lose it. And the problem once again is the water comes along this channel here and goes under the light and goes into the hole and comes into the cab. So if you lift the light up here, you can see how the water comes along this channel and goes into the hole and goes down and enters the cab, and therefore you have a leak. So I'm going to try to repair that right now. So I'm going to put the camera down. I have to clean the hole out as I did the one in the back. Once I clean the hole out, I'm going to replace put some sealant or silicone and put some silicone around the connector here. And once that's complete, I'm going to put it back together. Let's take a break. And there's the bottom of our light here, which we're trying to repair. And I'm not sure if you can see this correctly, but this is the source of our problem right here. This area right here. The water is getting past here and going down into the hole and going into the cab. Exactly here. So we're going to put some silicone around this area and seal it back up. But first we need to clean that up, otherwise it will not seal correctly. So let's take a pause and clean that up. So here we have it. We have our hole cleaned up for the most part. I don't have it exactly cleaned up, but I think it will be just fine in terms of holding the steel. Just no dirt and debris around this hole before we apply our silicone once again. And that should do the job. I'm going to use some gloves because the silicone is pretty sticky on your hands. It just makes a mess. It's just better to use gloves. Apply our silicone as before, all the way around. And put a good amount of silicone here so that we don't have any possibility in the future leaks. And that looks pretty good. There we are. Silicone is around the entire electrical connector here. At the bottom, not at the top, otherwise you cannot remove the electrical connector when you need to. I'm going to reseat it into the hole. Oh. There we go, seated into the hole. And I'm going to put some more silicone around the top of that, and that should do it. Here we have placed the socket back into place with the electrical connector, and we have our silicone around it. Can put some more around the edges here just to make sure it seals. A little messy, but it should work. And there you have it. It's going to put this light back in place, and that should hold it in place, and it should seal, and no more leaks. Now, another problem we have is the clip on the bottom of this is broken, and we need to glue that piece onto. Oops, I think we have a loose connector here. Let's put it back. And here's the clip that holds the unit in place, and it is broken off, so it kind of moves up and down just a little like this, if you can see that. But for the most part, the leak should be stopped at this point. I'm going to just put our screw back in place. And screw that back in place. And wait our 30 minutes, and it should be sealed. That's it. Now we're going to do the other one on the right side. This is the left side. So at this point, the left side is complete.